everyone, my name is Mr. Cook and I'm the Director of Bands here at Wyandot Middle School. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what it's like being in band and why it could be a great choice for you as you continue your education here at Wyandot Middle School. In the band program, students get an opportunity to learn how to play an instrument. Now unfortunately you can't play any instrument. We do only have 6 choices. So today I want to show you a little bit about each of those instruments. So let's have a look. Okay, let's talk instruments. First up is the flute. And the flute is a very beautiful instrument. It's also a higher pitched instrument. And for those 2 reasons, it generally will play the melody. So that's the part of the song that gets stuck in your head or it makes you want to sing along. So if you're someone who likes the spotlight on you, maybe the flute is a good choice for you. Let's have a listen. Next up is the clarinet. And the clarinet's a very interesting instrument because it kind of moves around from style to style. We hear it in classical music, we hear it in jazz music, and as far as what it does as band is it plays melodies and sometimes it plays harmonies. It kind of does everything. So if you like the idea of playing different styles or having different jobs within the band, maybe clarinet's for you. Let's have a listen to a clarinet quartet. Next up is the saxophone. And the saxophone is kind of the cool, hip instrument of the batch. It's very jazzy, and if you're someone who has a little bit of swagger or personality in your step, I think the saxophone might be a good choice for you. So let's take a listen to a very famous saxophone melody, the Pink Panthers theme. Onward to the brass family. So first up is the trumpet. And much like the flute, the trumpet is pretty high pitched and oftentimes gets the melody. This is especially true in marching bands. So if you have your eyes set on a marching band future, maybe trumpet is a good choice because it's kind of the time for trumpets to shine. So let's take a listen to a trumpet solo here. Our next brass instrument is the trombone. And the trombone is unique because it doesn't have keys or valves. It has a slide, so you move your notes by moving your whole arm. So it's pretty unique. It's a low-pitched instrument, and generally it plays the bass lines. Let's hear a very famous bass line coming up. And lastly, there is the percussion family, and this is what it looks like. A ton of stuff. So that might be a little bit overwhelming at first, but really we start with just 2 instruments. These 2 instruments, the snare drum and the xylophone. Most of what we do as percussionists is play one of these 2 instruments, and from there you learn more and more and more. So let's hear a little bit of snare drum and then a little bit of xylophone. You might even recognize the performer. So those are the instruments we offer here in band, and I hope one of them kind of has your interest at this point. Now, aside from learning them, we do also perform. So we have 3 concerts in a year. We have a holiday concert, a spring concert, and a festival concert. Now, the festival concert's a little unique because what we do is play for professional musicians, and they will give us a score based on how well we play. And in addition to large group performances, you'll have opportunities to play as a soloist or with a small group of friends. That's at a competition called Solo and Ensemble. And the same thing happens. You will play for a professional musician who will give you a score. And it's a great opportunity to play for a crowd, get those nerves out of the way, but also get some recognition for how hard you've worked. Now, you can listen to me all day, but I have a couple videos here from former students or current students who would like to talk to you a little bit about why they chose band and why it might be a good choice for you.
Hello, my name is Lilia Vernick. I'm an 8th grader at Wyandot Middle School and I play the flute, and I'm here today to tell you all the amazing things about band and why you should make the choice to join. First of all, learning an instrument is incredible. Being able to read notes off of a sheet of paper and then being able to make music out of it, in my opinion, is crazy, and I've been playing my instrument for 3 years. And also, Mr. Cook will be your teacher, and he is such an amazing teacher. He's been my favorite teacher since 6th grade, and he still is to this day. He just has such a special way of teaching that makes, even if you don't understand it, it won't be long until you do understand it.
Hello everyone, my name is Madison. I'm going to tell you why you've got to join band. Band is a lot of fun. You can meet a lot of new people and make a lot of new friends, I promise. What do we do whether we're physically or mentally doing bad, or even when we're happy? We tend to turn to music, right? So why not take part in creating some music too? It's a lot of fun. By playing an instrument, you can express a lot through it. If you want to know some more reasons, you better just join yourself. It's a lot of fun. I gotta get back to practicing. Bye.
All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as I'm closing it down here, I want to say one last thing. I want to remind everyone that this is pretty much your only opportunity to study an instrument. So if you're even in the maybe pile, I would say sign up, because if you don't sign up now, there's a good chance you will never be able to sign up again. So just try it out, and if you like it, you've made an excellent choice. If you don't like it so much, no big deal. You'll move on and try other classes and hopefully something that's better for you. But I can make you one promise. I have never met anyone in my life that has regretted playing an instrument. So I hope you think about it. I hope you join band. I hope I see each and every one of you next year. But until then, have a great school year, and hopefully we'll see you next year.